Hello everybody. In today's video I will be changing the tire on this Polaris Sportsman 90. It's a 2004. I picked it up for $300 and it's a pretty old machine and a lot of this stuff is not in the best shape. So I already changed this tire. Now we're going to change the other tire. And since they're pretty old and it also needs its bulb joints switched, I will be doing that in the next video. Nobody really fixes this, and so now it's about time to fix it because it's a pretty old machine. So yeah, let's get to work. Step one, pick it off the ground. That's how you're supposed to start, and basically it's a lot easier to do it that way. We will be doing this with very simple tools. You do not need any, this is just the tools that everybody has, just normal ones. And just to unscrew it, you need a 17 millimeter, but everything here will be done with simple tools that everybody should have at home. So you want to take the pin out, just get a needle nose, take the pin off. Like that, and pull it out. Once the pin is out, step two basically is unscrew that. Before I do that, I like to always have some kind of little box to store everything, not to lose anything. And now we get our 17 millimeter, and I loosen it with this, and then after it's loose, I unscrew it with a drill. You just need to crack it. There you go. Now once it's loose, I just get my drill and screw it. Again, put it in the box and the washer too, and then that's it for step two. Once you have it off, you need to get the air out of the tire. If you have a special tip tool, like a pin or something, use it. If not, then you could just use the normal tool that you use to inflate the tire, and it will also deflate it. So do it once. It's not fully deflated, but deflated enough. This is step three. You basically just deflate it. I have the tool, but you don't have to use it. You could just use the normal just inflator. You can just use this as you inflate it, just same thing. Just to deflate, you could just, it's slower but it works. This is step three, deflate it. Once it's loose where it's about barely any pressure, it's pretty easy to move it. Now it's time to break the bead, the seal basically, and how to do that, you'll need another vehicle the old-fashioned way, and you'll need to just drive over about half of it, and that breaks one side, and the same thing with the other side. This is step four. So you basically place the tire somewhere around here so that when I drive backwards, it will go over it, but don't drive on the rim. And if you can't get onto it, just put something back here like a 4x4 so that it doesn't scoop back. Let's go do it. There you go, broke the seal on this side. I didn't drive on far enough, so I'll just do the same side again. There you go. Now we got it off completely. And once you got the first side done, you just do the other side, same thing. Once the seal has been broken on both sides, the bead basically. It's broken on both sides. We go on to the next step, which is step 5, which is taking the tire off. There's 2 parts to this step. First part basically is taking off the first side, and then after the second side, but it's all considered as one step. In a rim, there is a deep side and then a more shallow side. To make it easier for yourself, I would go with the shallow side and go this way because it's a lot easier than taking it out fully that way. The tools you will need for this step are tools that everybody should have at their house. Is just normal flathead screwdrivers. So basically how you do it is you just put it in and you take it out. But what most people do is they try to do like half and then they try to get the other side right away. The key to this step is going slowly, little by little. Do not do too much at a time because then you won't be able to get it out. So you just put the screwdriver in, and pull it out. There's that. And now don't go all the way here. Just go right next to it like that. And then you move on all the way. Go all the way around like that. Now that one side is done, just slowly by slowly, I got it. You gotta get the other side. So it's basically the same thing. You get one and you go slowly around. Once you have it off, you might want to clean this. See this old tire? They put glue on it. You might want to clean it off, and then we're going to move on to the next step, which is putting the new tire on. That's going to be step 6. And right now I'm just going to quickly just clean it a little bit, wash it off. So now that I got it cleaned off a bit, the next step is putting it on. In the better tires, the ones that you pay more money for, there will be a difference in the side. But this is one of those cheap tires that I got off Amazon for like $30 a piece, or like $35. So it doesn't matter, just put it on. And that's why it is harder to, after you have it on, to beat it, because get it sealed again, because they are just normal size and not any longer on the side that you need it longer. So it's kind of difficult, but I'm going to show you how to do it even when it's harder. So again, start with the short side, put it on, get as much on as possible, and then start doing the same method as I showed you, little by little, get it on. Again, got this side on, same thing for the next step. Took about 3 minutes, it doesn't take too long if you do it right. Let's go. Now that I got both sides in, this side takes a little longer, took about 5 minutes, but actually it wasn't even 5 minutes, but it's all good now. Now that it's all in. Now it's time for the fun part. Obviously outside it's raining, it'll be a little more harder, but we're gonna get it done. So it's basically how to beat it. I'm gonna show you a way to beat it without having some blowgun, having to do anything difficult. Pretty simple. Let's get right through it. That's gonna be step 7, if I'm not mistaken, which is gonna be getting the bead back on and getting it sealed, and then we're gonna bump it up and put it back on. Kids, don't do this at home unless your parents allow you to. You always have to have a... Ready? Just in case. We're going to get it straight again. There you go, it's sealed. Like I said, it's one of the crappy tires. It like extends on one side and then goes in on the other side, but we're gonna pump it up and it's gonna go back to normal shape. Now you just pump it up and it goes back to its shape how it's supposed to. Nice and straight. Now it's going to the side. There you go. That's basically how you get this beaded. The strap stuff, when you put the strap around, it does not work on these types of tires, these cheap tires. Go do it the right way. If it's a smaller tire, you can just try to hold it. But if you want it to work for sure and get it done quickly, do it this way. How you do it is you use carb cleaner, and like the carb cleaner, whatever you have. You spray 1, 2, 3 locations, give it enough, and then do like an arch to connect them all. And then make like a little path, light it up over there so you're not putting your hand in there. And it pops up, and then you get it sealed, just like that. Now it's time for the last step. Step number 8 is put it back on. Let's go. Now you put the tire on. You need to fit on perfectly all the way. Get it on. Go. And now the box. First thing that goes first is washer, bolt, and then the pin. Get.
I started.
Before you put this on, kind of forgot, you want to put some grease in there. Just get some grease, put it on your finger, and just put it in there. Get a good amount. And then do the same on the other side. Just like that. And then put it back on like we already had. Before I do that, I'm going to wipe my nose. There you go. Now that it's on, washer, you can see there's a little bit of like a encaving. You put that side that way. Then do it with your hand as much as you can. And then again, you might want to tighten it with the wrench. It'll just be tighter and won't be as loose. you have to watch, it needs to go a little bit more because that hole right over there, the pin needs to fit right through that hole, and it needs to go a tiny bit more. So there you go, perfect. And get the pin through. And again, with the needle nose, you just pull them onto the sides. Now it's all done. Brand new 2 front tires. And you're ready to roll. In 8 simple steps, you get your tire switched. And that's it of how to change a tire on an ATV, specifically on the Sportsman 90. Some people say that it's just better to take it to a shop and have them do it for you for like 20 bucks. They want you to buy tires from them. That's one thing. It becomes more expensive. Number 2, it takes a lot more time. Normally they don't take you right away and change your tires. Normally they have you leave them there or wait an hour or 2. And plus takes them like 15 minutes to do it. And the drive. To do it in your own garage. Not too much tools, not that hard of work. I did that one in less than 30 minutes. Both of them probably under an hour. It's pretty simple. Otherwise, thanks for watching, and don't forget to like and subscribe, because I will have a new video coming out soon on how to change the bulb joints. The same 4-wheeler, those 2 bulb joints, that one over there, and that one right over there. I will be changing all 4 bulb joints, so don't forget to subscribe so that you will be notified when this video comes out. Thanks for watching.